welcome to my channel where I talk about self-growth, budgets and business, and the passion to empower. I'm Alicia from the Dear God Are We There Yet? And check out our podcast every Tuesday. Podcast has different questions and conversations that matter, and of course, all our conversations matter. So I want to talk about how to have a positive attitude, because you know, it can be so hard. We live in this world right now where I was just reading the other day, it brings tears to your eyes and your heart because of all these things that are happening in the world. And sometimes we can't control the larger effect of what happens in the world, but we can control semi what happens in our inner world. So I'm going to talk about 3 different things that we can do to kind of add this positive vibes to our life, even when it's so hard sometimes. The number 1 is routine for your day. You know, a lot of people talk about meditation and yoga and all these wonderful things. Déjame decirte algo. Yoga no es para todo el mundo. Meditation no es para todo el mundo. Leyendo libros no es para todo el mundo. You have to find what's right for you to do your routine for the day. For me, like I love to be able to wake up, get a cup of coffee. Well, my wife makes my cup of coffee, but to drink that and ingest it. And I never used to do that before because I was always in the fashion industry. So I love that. Even if I hate working out, I'd rather get it done the beginning of the day than in the afternoon. And this is a routine that helps you. Sometimes starting a routine, a positive routine, helps you to connect. Don't pick up the phone right away and look at social media. Like, read something that might motivate you, or look at your list and be like, all right, I could do this. Or love your ones, give them a kiss, your significant other every morning, or your children, or whatever the case is. Create a positive routine in your life that it will help you no matter what happens throughout the day. You've already started on a good foot. Number 2, number 2 is that has a lot to do with your family, which is control your language. So there's 3 aspects of positive days. Sometimes our fear, our emotions, and I talked about this on a podcast about our emotions being our ego. Sometimes we don't control our language, and it's so hard because we're not perfect. I'm big on that. Like, sometimes I do not control my language, and I can go 0 to 100 real quick, Dominican style, because I'm so passionate, I guess. I don't know if it's passionate because sometimes there's no excuse for rude behavior. And in my case, sometimes I can be real rude. And, but sometimes controlling our language can help us look at what are the positive things that are coming out of our mouth. Is that something that we're saying, or is it positive? Or we say something really mean or hurtful? And controlling our language can help that. Number 3, don't rely on the outsource to be happy. We scroll all day long, we click all day long, and we're comparing ourselves to the outside world. No es verdad. Tú no sabes lo que esa gente tiene en su casa. You don't know what they're going through in their house, but in the outside, it looks all pretty peaches and cream. If you rely on an outsource for your happiness, there will be no positivity filtering through you. So you can't do that. You have to just sometimes take a step back and say, well, I don't need a vacation to be positive. I don't need this pair of shoes to be positive. Like, you don't need those things. It all starts here. So I hope that helps, and I try to make it as short and sweet, and thank you for watching.